Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Thank you for being so patient.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am.
Are you nervous?
Very much so.
Okay, come here. Give me a hug.
Okay.
I love you. Thank you for allowing us to go through your group. I know it can be nerve-wracking to be like, all right, please take it easy on me. I'm not going to take it easy on you, but you know I love you and you know all the things. And from what I understand, you really haven't been like actively building your Facebook group so much, or you're trying to. Tell us a little bit about your Facebook group.
I'm trying to build it. I don't really know how. Like, this is more of like a brand group than my network marketing group.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. So tell me, what is the goal? Because this is kind of like that reverse engineering of like figuring out this is exactly how we should set it up. So tell me, what is the goal that you want to get from this Facebook group?
I want to build a community of people who can come together and I guess encourage each other and just love on each other. My target for this group is those who are lacking self-esteem or confidence and want to gain that confidence back through things like weight loss and just kind of loving their reflection, loving who they are.
Hold up, loving their reflection. I love that. That's powerful. That's good. Do you have that in any of your copy anywhere?
I redid it last night.
Love it. So loving your reflection. I love that. So it's almost like you could call them reflectors. Mm-hmm. So one of the things about your Facebook group is naming the members. That's the first way that you can make them feel like a part of a community, right? So for example, my community are the healers. Like think about Justin Bieber, believers, right? And then you think of Taylor Swift, Swifties or something. That's why they were able to grow as fast as they did, because they have a super fan brand, right? And they have that name. So reflectors is definitely what I would call them. Okay. So you can name the group something, but then you want to make sure you have like dash reflectors. Because this way, like anytime you're posting in the group, going live or anything, you're going to be like, what's up, reflector? If you don't know what a reflector is, here's who we are. So same thing I said with like healers. We're fierce, flawsome, and free. And I know exactly what fierce, flawsome, and free means, so I can explain it. So this way, whenever I'm talking to them, you're going to repeat the same thing over and over. Because remember, we're always talking to the newest person. Now you can even do that, like tease it on your social media outside of the group, so people want to be a part of it. So that'll be really powerful. Okay, so what are we selling? Like what is the, I'm going to make money from this group and here's how I'm going to make money from it. What's that look like?
I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay.
I've kind of been just focused on building the community and trying to build the group before I actually get into adding more into it.
I get that. And a part of that is fear of selling. And then the other piece of that is not sure if people are going to buy and feeling like you're doing it too soon. And I get that. Like how many of you can like totally relate to that, where you're like, I don't know when the right time is to sell, or I don't know if it's right to sell in that group or whatever. So here's that process. This is a big part of what we do in network marketing on demand, by the way, people. But the big process is if they come into the group, the first thing is, how do you capture them? Capture their email, capture their text. That needs to be the first thing on your mind. Even if you're like, I have nothing to sell, you need to be able to talk to them outside of that Facebook group whenever you feel like it. So the first part is capture. So with capture, we know comes what? Freebie. Do you have a freebie?
Yes, I feel like I might have too many of them.
Okay, so just pick one to start with.
Okay,
pick one. And that's going to be like the main kind of funnel of where you drive people to. All right. So you have that one freebie, and that's going to be in the welcome post. That's going to be whenever you do a live video, you're driving people there. Like you want to just keep driving people to the same thing, because you're always talking to the newest person. So let's see, capture. Good. Now we need to figure out what you're going to sell. When you're giving free value, there needs to be some kind of offer. And the reason there needs to be some kind of offer is because people want to work with you. They just need to know how. So I know you just took the Brand from Home Accelerator with me. Yeah. So what's that program?
I've done a do-it-yourself and a work with me, like 6-month lifestyle change course.
Okay. So the work with me, did you name it yet?
Yes.
What is it named?
The Radiant Mom Project.
Okay, all things should point to this. So here's what I would do. Look, this is the fastest way for you to meet your members, all the things, right, is book a call. So you could literally have the freebie that goes into book a call. So this way you get to know your members before it's like automated. You're finding out, right, like their problems, how you can help them. And by the way, I have this do it yourself or do it with me Radiant Mom project. Would you like to hear a little bit more about that, right? So with that in mind, now we know like we want the results to be they book a call with you so you can sell them on what they need. Hey, when you're talking to them, they might be a great fit for your network marketing business too. You don't know. So you can lead them down whatever path you want when you're on the phone with them. So the mirror makeover, love it. I would definitely say, we need to do like the reflectors, right? Like have that piece like right here, the reflectors.
Okay.
You could even have it in the cover photo, which we're going to go over too. So when you guys think about the name of your group too, throw an emoji, not in the beginning, but throw an emoji like in there somewhere, just makes it stand out a little bit more for sure. The mirror makeover, I would also say, if you're going to have it that name, make the reflectors, but then in the cover photo, we need to be clear who it's for. Clear is better than clever. So let's look at your Facebook group. So obviously, first step is your cover photo. So now we know exactly what we want. We want somebody to go to the welcome post, grab their free gift. So the very first thing I would say in your cover photo is like, welcome reflector to the group where mothers gain radiant energy for a vibrant life. I don't know, something like that, but using radiant in there since that's like a part of your program, like your mission statement, loving their reflection, right? So this is what they're going to do. Step 1 is grab your free gift in the welcome post. Step 2, I would say add your bestie who's a mom to this group for raffle giveaways. And step 3, I would say introduce yourself in the group with a picture and tell us something about yourself. So now we know we're going to have the welcome post. We have the cover photo that's going to drive to the welcome post, tell them exactly what we want to do, be very clear on who this group is for, what it's about. Now that welcome post, because I see in here you don't have one, right? That welcome post is a video of you just saying the same thing that's on the cover photo. It doesn't have to be this 15,000 hour like welcome video. It should be short. It should be 2 to 5 minutes max. And your whole goal is to drive people to the freebie, their free gift. Here's your free gift for joining the group, what it means to be a reflector, who should be added to this group, what you can expect. Don't forget to grab your free gift and post something about yourself. We're so excited to have you. Now, what is it doing? It's just saying the same thing the cover photo is saying. Repetition is key. People have to see things 15,000 times before they even take action. So that's why we're doing it this way. When you look at your group, we've got the cover photo, we got to fix that. We come down. We want to make sure the very first thing they see is pinned your welcome video. Okay.
Okay.
If we have that welcome video pinned, then what we can do is either you or a virtual assistant at some point, and you have access to hire our virtual assistants if you need them. Every time they welcome somebody into the group, they would tag them on the welcome post. Welcome to the group. Make sure you grab your free gift from Keegan. Congratulations, you're now a reflector. Beep-a-da-bop-a-da-boop. What are we doing? If we do nothing else in this group, and we just did that, what is it doing? It's driving to your free gift, which is a free download. And then it's driving to calls with you where you can sell them and take them down the path that they need. And then you took the Brand from Home Accelerator. So you know that you have the sales call, right? How you do a sales call, discovery call or whatever. You have that. And that's it. And then so one other thing I would say is so you don't overwhelm yourself with like 50,000 things to do inside this group is how do you get more people in the group? And then what's going to be that content schedule that you're going to have inside of the group that's going to drive to the free gift, give value, and then go live once a week in there and drive to your free gift over and over and over and over and over again. Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about what we just went over?
I have a question about my content. Am I providing too much value in there?
In your group?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a too much value. I think it's you don't have anywhere you're driving them to necessarily. And so it just looks like a lot of information with no strategy. And so you always want to think of what is my goal? Just like we did with your Facebook group. What's the goal of your post? it should all make sense. So you saw yesterday when I was doing the niche part with Lindsay, and I'm like, week 1, you're going to talk about this. Week 2, you're going to talk about this. Week 3, you're going to talk about this. And this is where you're going to be like, hey, here's what I'm doing. Come check it out. Same kind of spiel. Like, it all should build on each other, because otherwise it's just a bunch of random stuff being posted inside of a group with no strategy. And then it feels like you're doing all this work for nothing. And that's a big piece of the content strategy too that we do with Erin and Network Marketing on Demand, is getting just very clear on those things. So thank you for letting us be a part of your group and going through it.
Thank you for going through it.
Oh my God, I love you. I'm so proud of you for saying yes. I know it can be nerve wracking to be like on with so many people. So thank you so much for being here. And I love you.
I love you too.
All right, babe. We'll see you soon. You guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope that like the group audit that I just did gives you a clear idea of like how you can start getting your Facebook group like bippity boppity boop.